Good afternoon, family and friends. Welcome to the Woke Nation. How are you doing? It's nice out here. Beautiful day. Over 70 degrees. If it were before COVID-19, you would have seen people everywhere, like in this park. See children and their parents running around, people walking out, but it's closed. The state closed it, so we can't access it. But life continues, because life is good. Life is precious. Life is eternal. We live forever. We don't die. We transit, we change, we transform. But many are ignorant of who they are. They are ignorant of the factual truth. The knowledge of factual truth is what many lack. Remember what I said, that the Bible said that the people of God are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's them. But the truth is this: nobody's destroyed for lack of knowledge. People are destroyed by the enemies. People are destroyed by weapons. Some people destroy themselves. People are controlled because of lack of knowledge. When you don't know, those who claim to know, I put the question mark. Those who claim to know, quotation mark, I mean, will control you. Even though you may be better than them, but because you don't know and they claim to know better than you or more than you, you see them controlling you. So people are controlled because of lack of knowledge. That's why you see people, despite their high level in education, they are still religious. You see illiterates controlling them. You see people that don't support, that are people that are not even up to their students, controlling them in religion. Because they believe without knowing. Although they graduated, they become whatever they are through knowing. But now when it comes to religion, they retire to, I believe only. I believe there is God. I believe there is heaven. I believe there is higher force. I believe there is higher power. But I cannot see it. Then if you cannot see it, why believe it? Don't stop believing, stop saying it. You can believe it, keep it to yourself, but stop saying, I believe it exists. No, it doesn't. If it exists, then you need to know, you have to know. Just as your life exists, you need to enjoy your life. You need to know your life and enjoy it. If you don't know your life, you will not enjoy it. You will not die, no? So, but you will not enjoy your life because of lack of knowledge. Knowledge of self is important. So I titled this, Where is Power? Where is power? Power, power, power. Powerless people do powerless things, and powerless people are ignorant people. People that don't know, they are powerless. You remember, it's when you know. People that do exploits are people that know, like the inventors. People that make what we are enjoying because they know how to make it. They do it. Then we are enjoying it today. Some of them we worship them. Some of them we defend them even when they are not there. Just somebody mentioned their name. I'm not saying something that is not good. We begin to defend them because we have experienced or we have learned by study what they did, by knowledge, true knowledge. Nobody succeeds by faith. Nobody. Everybody succeeds by knowledge. You cannot do anything by faith in reality. You can only do things in reality by knowledge. You can speak anything by, okay, I believe, therefore I speak. But you cannot prove it. Those that know can teach others and prove it. But in religion, you see, it's actually opposite. People that don't know are teaching people. They only believe that they're teaching others. We believe this is what the word of God meant. We believe this is what Jesus meant. No, if Jesus exists, you don't need to be the one interpreting his word or explaining his word to anyone. He's supposed to be the one himself saying this is it. And that's why you see their holy book have different versions, different translations, different teachers, different denominations. You know, they come out of those interpretations they have. Why they claim that the God that owned that word, or the Lord that owned that word, is alive. If he's alive, why the confusion? Why the division? Why the factions among you? Why can't all of you be one? And that's one of the things knowledge does, which is part of what I'll be sharing with us. Where is power? They say knowledge is power. That's where the power is. So, and in that knowledge where power is, let me share with us how we get it in 3 ways. That knowledge, you can call it the 3 arms of knowledge. The first one, which is the highest level of knowledge, is knowledge of self. If you don't know yourself, you will be and remain a slave. I think Frederick Douglass said that a man with knowledge is unfit to be a slave. You cannot enslave a man with knowledge. You may force them, arrest them, and chain them down. But because they have knowledge, they will always escape. They will always plan to escape. But the ones without knowledge will settle. Okay, that's good for me. Okay, you are giving me food. Okay, I'm good. Because they don't know what he had, what they took away from him. His father had a bakery full of bread. These people came and took the bakery and the bread and be giving him daily bread. He ate a morsel of bread. He said, okay, yeah, life is good. I worship your God. Your God is my God. Where you die, I will die. You go to heaven, I will go to heaven too. You are a good person. You have given to me. No, you don't need them to give to you in the first place. If you know what you had before they came, you will not receive anything from them. You don't need it from them. You take back what they took from you. You're supposed to be the one giving to them, not them giving to you as slave. You are the master, not slave. You are the teacher, not student. The knowledge of self, when you don't know yourself, anyone can shit on you, anyone can piss on you, and you take it as, okay, it's the will of God. Oh, that's faith. Faith has it that I have to, everybody must not be the head. No, some will be the head, some will be the tail. Okay, those ones are the head. I am the tail. Glory be to God. Bullshit. Because you don't know. See, Africans of today don't know who they were or who their ancestors were. That's why white people is pissing on them. They take your hand, pee on your own hand. They urinate on your hand. And you just shake it out and say, okay, master, God bless you. It is well. All things work together for good to them that love the Lord. And are called according to his purpose. I love you, the Lord, slave master. Oh, you pee on me, it's a blessing. It's a urine of blessing. That's why you see why people or other race maltreating black people everywhere, because black people don't know who they are. They don't know themselves. You cannot know yourself when you don't know your ancestors. You have to know your ancestors. That's how you can know yourself. Then you can improve yourself. That's what makes you a person. That's why you have your brain. Know your ancestors and improve on it. Be better than your ancestors. Not, oh, I want to be like my ancestors. No, you have to be better than them. Some of you are even waiting for your ancestors to come and do something for you. That's stupidity. Your ancestors cannot do anything. They are already there. I mean, they already passed on. They already passed away, not there. They already transformed. They are still here. You are one with them by blood. You have to know yourself. If you don't know yourself, they will be shitting on you, peeing on you, and you will think it's good. That's part of life. It's not. Nobody. You should not allow anyone to enslave you, peeing on you, shitting on you, doing anything. See how they're treating black people in Asia, everywhere. The day black people will know themselves and wake up and begin to take their place, you see how they will begin to worship us again. They worship us before, they will worship us again. No condition is permanent. Your condition will remain permanent when you lack knowledge of who you are. When you know who you are, people will be calling you names, but they will not touch you because they know you know who you are. You can defend yourself. You can speak for yourself. You can fight for yourself. You are not praying for any God to come and fight for you. You are not waiting for any God to come and save you. You are doing all that salvation, deliverance by yourself and for yourself. The second arm of this knowledge is knowledge of things. Knowing how things works. You study things to know how things works. And that's one of the knowledge that our black people lack today. Other people's history. They are studying what other people teach them just for them to get a job, just for them to make a living. They are not studying things to make better one. Japanese people, they weren't producing car before. But they buy from people that make car, they pieces it, they call people, say, okay, you learn, study about this part. I studied this one. They divided the labor. And today they begin to make better one. I want Japanese car. Yeah, their car lasts. Africans. I think Toyota from Japan is Japanese car, right? You see them. They are killing each other with Toyota. But they can make one. The knowledge of things, how things works, is people that have knowledge that create things, that make things happen. Knowledge is what makes you God. For God knows, not God believes. God don't believe. God knows. God knows. When you know, you become a God. You become God in that field. You know how to fix something. You become God there. You see people bringing things for you to fix. But you know, today, if you know, knowledge has been monetized, that people that know, they put it so high. If you don't have certain amount of money, you will not enjoy it. But it's supposed to be free. Because if you know some part, another person know the part. If you are charging this person, that other person will charge you too. Then you will bring it down, another person will bring it down too. You do it free, other person will do it free too. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how we were living before the wicked one came. Because our ancestors knew and they were doing exploits. They weren't depending on white people. They weren't seeking assistance from white people. They weren't going to the calling on UN to do anything for them or the UK's. No, they were doing their thing. They have their own civilization. They have their own culture. They have their own tradition. They have their own resources. They weren't depending on anyone. In fact, the outsiders were coming, trading with them, buying from our ancestors before they came to steal, kill, and destroy. When you know things, that's when you know how to do it. People will not hire you because you believe how things work. No, they hire you because you know how it works and you can prove it. You can demonstrate it. Yeah, it's okay. You are qualified. We will pay you what we agreed. And the more you know, the more you get paid. People that know do exploits. Not people that worship. Not people that believe in God. No. People that know how things work. People that know what to do. That's why we have doctors, engineers. All those people doing exploits, saving lives because they know, not because they believe. Then the third arm of knowledge is knowledge of the number or knowledge of number. Another word is unity, knowledge of unity. When you know who you are, you know that it takes a village to train a child. You cannot achieve anything in this world all by yourself. And you cannot achieve the real thing without your own people. You see how divided black people are today. Although some of them are maybe making something, building house and having this, but as a people, they are failure. As a people, they are under. As a people, they are not respected because they are not united. The number is not there. They are not a unit. They are not united. There is no unity among them. Why? Because they embrace the religion that is against them, or religions that are against them. Religion that was designed to divide them, to keep them divided. Because the more divided they are, the more failure they are. They cannot succeed divided. They have to be separated to remain failures. And that's what is going on today. When you are united, you will not let another person touch your family member. When you know you don't need friends, what you need is family, not friends. You need your family, not friends. But religion make you know, I see some stupid people saying that. Family is not by blood. Who tell you that's nonsense? Religion. Family is by blood. Know who you are. White man can never be your family. No matter what they are telling you, can never be. You are not one with them. You are one with your family. You say, oh, you are preaching hate, you are preaching division. Fuck that. They are the one that brought hate and division. We don't preach hate and division. Telling you to love your family, is that division, is that hate? But white man taught you to hate your family and love your enemies. And you have embraced that as the right way. And you are not upset. But when I talk about you have to join your family, you have to be one with your family. You go, you are preaching hate, and so what? And so what? That's why they brought the religion to divide you. They brought the religion to divide you, and once you are divided, you are destroyed as a people in this world. Look at Chinese people. You see why Americans don't mess with them. They are united. They build themselves up. They are united. Are united, except black people. I can never blame black people for their condition. It is out of ignorance that people are blaming black people. I mean black people saying that, oh, black people don't love themselves. They don't do things for themselves. You don't know black people. No people love themselves like black people. But black people has been bastardized. Black people has been divided, destroyed. The black people has been has been disassociated from themselves. That you see a black man seeing his own brother as a threat, no longer as family, because they came and destroyed our neighborhood. Our brotherhood, and gave us their neighborhood. They destroyed our family and gave us partnership. No, you don't need partnership. You don't need neighborhood. You need brotherhood. You need family. That's what you need. But they gave you that religion. You see African Christians fighting against African Muslims. You see African Christians fighting against African Jews. Because that's the purpose of Abrahamic religions. To divide Africans, keep them divided. Yes, they conquered us. They know that the people you conquered, no condition is permanent. Their descendants will rise up one day to fight back, to reclaim their place. So how will they keep them from fighting and reclaiming their place? Keep them divided. This one rise up to say, hey, brethren, come together. They kill him. They make sure they remain divided. Don't be united anyway. No, you have to, if you want to go to heaven, you have to love the Lord. The Lord, the slave master that kept you divided. Your Arab slave masters make you Muslim. Your European slave masters made you Christians. Then your Jewish criminals made you Jews. And you say, okay, we are doing the will of which God? The things of your ancestors that were designed to keep you united, keep you as one. Now Africans are the one that are preaching to. You have to love your brother. Why they are the one that gave you gun to kill your brother? You have to love your brother. You know, don't that one killing you. And many Africans are ignorant of that. We have to have the knowledge of number. We have to know that the more we unite, the more power we have. You see two men raping your sister. You don't say, okay, my sister is not good to me, or no, my sister does not belong to my religion. Maybe that's God's will for you. No, when you know that you need that your sister, in your own time of need also, you will stand for your sister, fight against those rapists, and save your sister. And in your own time of need, your sister will save you. But these people came, divided us. Taught us to maltreat our sisters, taught us to not care about our sisters. Everything that happened to them, every bad thing that happened is God's will for them. And yet they make us to pray to God, who they say it is his will for us to suffer. And yet we are praying to him to come and relieve us, come and save us from the suffering. It's time we wake up, Africans. The power is in you. You have that power. That power is in your mind, the power of knowledge. I mean, the power of knowing who you are, the power of knowing things. That's why you should study. That's why you have experience. And the power of unity, the power of family. We are family. We are not friends, Africans. If you are from Ghana, you are not my friend. If you are from any part of Africa, you are not my friend. You are my brothers. You are my sisters. We are family. We built no boundaries before these wicked ones comes. We had one family and living as one. Despite not having one language, despite not living in the same place, whether you live a million miles away from me, that doesn't make you my friend. You are still my family. They divided us, but we can unite ourselves. And we cannot unite ourselves without knowledge. It's knowledge. When we know who we were before they came, then we will live better. Those things they steal, we will bring it back. Or those things they stole, we will bring it back and live as a people again. Remember, it starts with you, knowledge of self. When you know, then also try to know things, how to do things, how to walk. All of us, we have different potentials. We put that potentials to work. You know, get knowledge of something and begin to do it for your own good and for the good of your people. Then stay united. Unite with your people. But don't force it, because many people are still asleep. So when you come to awake, then they hit you, just ignore them. But don't ignore them like forever, saying, I will stop trying to wake them up. No, try waking them up, because no condition is permanent. Remember, you were once like them, asleep, preaching the nonsense that are preaching today, practicing the nonsense that are practicing today, but you are no more like that. So they will wake up, because no condition is permanent, and the truth shall prevail. The sun